Poco has launched the Poco X3 Pro smartphone in India. Powered by the Snapdragon 860 SoC and an Adreno 640 GPU, the phone features a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus 120Hz IPS display with a 240Hz touch sampling rate. The phone offers a quad rear camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary shooter and a 20-megapixel front camera. The Poco X3 Pro offers up to 8GB of RAM and 256GB of UFS 3.1 storage. Keeping the lights on is a 5160 mAh battery with 33-watt fast charging support. Pricing starts at Rs 18,999 for the 6GB RAM and 128GB storage model and goes up to Rs 20,999 for the 8GB RAM and 128GB storage model. The Poco X3 Pro will be available to buy on Flipkart from April 6th. A group of cybersecurity researchers on Twitter, including the well-known hacker who goes by Elliot Alderson, have claimed that 3.5 million users of the payment app MobiKwik have had their private information leaked in a data breach. The leak purportedly includes personal information like names and phone numbers, along with soft copies of KYC documents like PAN cards and Aadhaar cards. The documents allegedly add up to 8.2 terabytes of data and are available on the dark web. MobiKwik, however, have said in a statement that they have thoroughly investigated the allegations and not found any security lapses and that user data is safe and secure. Xiaomi has launched the Mi 11 Ultra flagship smartphone in China. The phone features a triple rear camera setup with a 50-megapixel 1x1.12-inch primary sensor, the largest seen in a smartphone so far, along with a 48-megapixel ultra-wide and a 48-megapixel telephoto sensor which offers 5x optical zoom and up to 120x digital zoom. There is also a 1.1-inch AMOLED screen on the back of the phone which can display notifications or act as a viewfinder for the camera. The Mi 11 Ultra is powered by a Snapdragon 888 chipset and features a 6.81-inch Quad HD Plus AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. Xiaomi is packed in a 5000 mAh battery with support for 67-watt fast wired and wireless charging. In China, the Mi 11 Ultra costs around Rs 66,500 for the 8GB RAM and 256GB storage model. Alongside the Mi 11 Ultra, Xiaomi has also launched the Mi 11 Pro smartphone in China. The Mi 11 Pro is powered by the Snapdragon 888 5G chipset and features a 6.81-inch Quad HD display with a 120Hz refresh rate, along with support for HDR10+ and Dolby Vision. The phone gets up to 12GB of RAM and up to 256GB of storage. There's a triple rear camera setup at the back with the 50-megapixel primary sensor along with a 13-megapixel ultra-wide and an 8-megapixel macro lens. There is also a 20-megapixel front camera. Xiaomi has packed in a 5000 mAh battery with support for 67-watt fast wired and wireless charging. The phone is IP68 certified for dust and water resistance. In China, the Mi 11 Pro is priced at around Rs 55,400 for the 8GB RAM and 128GB storage variant. Xiaomi has launched the Mi 11 Lite and Mi 11 Lite 5G smartphones. Both phones feature a 6.55-inch Full HD Plus display with a 90Hz refresh rate. There's a triple rear camera setup at the back with a 64-megapixel primary sensor and a 20-megapixel front camera. Xiaomi has packed in a 4250 mAh battery with support for 33-watt fast charging. The Mi 11 Lite is powered by the Snapdragon 732G chipset, while the Mi 11 Lite 5G gets the Snapdragon 780G chipset. In Europe, the Mi 11 Lite is priced at around Rs 25,700 for the 6GB RAM and 64GB storage model, while the Mi 11 Lite 5G is priced at around Rs 31,800 for the 6GB RAM and 128GB storage variant. Xiaomi has launched the Mi Smart Band 6 fitness tracker. The Mi Smart Band 6 features a 1.56-inch AMOLED display with a 152x486 resolution. The band is waterproof up to 50 meters and packs a 125 mAh battery that Xiaomi claims can last for up to 14 days. The Mi Smart Band 6 has over 30 sports tracking modes and continuous heart rate, SpO2, blood pressure and sleep tracking. In Europe, the band is priced starting at around Rs 3,800. Availability and pricing details for India have not yet been announced. The The Samsung Galaxy S21, Galaxy S21 Plus, and Galaxy S21 Ultra smartphones are reportedly receiving a new update that brings camera improvements. The S21 range will now be able to use the portrait mode on the main lens, where previously it was only possible on the telephoto or ultra-wide lenses. The update also brings the April 2021 Android security patch. Samsung also claims performance updates for the S21 series. Users can manually check for the update, which is more than 1 GB in size, by tapping on Settings, Software Updates, and then download and install. The OnePlus 8, OnePlus 8 Pro, and OnePlus 8T smartphones have begun receiving the March 2021 Android security patch with the latest Oxygen OS update. Apart from the security patch, the phones also receive system-level bug fixes and optimizations. OnePlus has also improved navigation gesture sensitivity during charging and fixed issues with expanded screenshot functionality and 4K 60fps video playback. OnePlus 8 series users can manually check for the update by tapping on Settings and then System Update. Sony is officially shutting down the PlayStation Store for PS3 and PSP devices on July 2nd and shuttering the PS Vita store on August 27th. This means that users will no longer be able to buy new digital games on these devices or buy in-game currency or DLC. Users will still be able to re-download the games, videos, and media they have already purchased before the shutdown date. Video game conservationists have criticized the move, pointing out that many digital-only PS3, PSP, or PS Vita games will be lost forever.